Big difference. Yeah, it's probably 84, 85 degrees inside the shop. But you can see that got up to 200, close to 60 degrees. But then as soon as it goes through the condenser back there, comes out here on this line. It's about 131 there. Well, that's coming out, going in, and then the line coming out. There's your water. And the line coming out down there is 85 degrees. So by the time it goes through the condenser and comes out to this bottom line, it's ambient temperature. So it's cooled through the condenser. Alright, just another heads up. Well, there's all stripped down. So I got to do the fine tuning, all that, get all the little dents and spots and whatever out best as I can. This here looks like they did some old school work and drilled the holes and then pulled all this. They over pulled this. You can see all the holes in there. And then of course that's rust where from the Bondo pushing through, and then it still pours, so it comes back through the Bondo and then it starts rusting the metal from the inside out. So there you go. So yeah, I'll weld these little holes back up and I'll get all this flattened out and all that. But probably not going to mess with it right now. I'm going to get back on the Camaro. I've kind of figured maybe I'll just do the Camaro during the week, and on the weekends I'll kind of do my own thing maybe. I don't know, kind of split it up a little bit, give me a break on some of this stuff. But I don't know what I did in the last video, but I got these, started blocking them out. And you can see I got half of this blocked out, and I think probably 180, I believe. And got a lot of that fender done. I still got some more to do on it. I kind of jumped around a little bit. I had the slick sand on it, and I only put one coat on it, which was not enough. Basically, like Matt said at Shut Your Face Garage, all I did is put a freaking guide coat on it, and that's pretty much exactly what it was. So I'll block that back down. I'll have to put some more. Either that or I'll block it back down and put several coats of high build, because it's really not that bad. I've got a couple of spots here and here that I'll need to probably put a little bit of glazing putty in. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So I'll bring you back when I get something worth talking about. Got that stripped down. Don't know if I showed that in the last video or not. That's I believe 320. But I'm probably going to take a step back on this and probably high build all this one more time and block it out again. So, alright, see ya. Alright guys, here's a look at the door. I've got it blocked down to 180. And you see the line there, looks, pretty decent. And as far as I can tell, this thing looks like glass. I mean, it's really straight. Got one tiny breakthrough right there, and that's pretty much it. There's a couple of low spots here, but I didn't want to keep blocking on that. A little low spot right in here. But so what I'm going to do is I got this in 180. And what I thought I'd do is go ahead and put 2 or 3 more coats of primer on it, and then block that out, and hopefully get rid of this stuff here that I've got. This is just through to the epoxy, so that's no big deal. Same here, and then I got a little spot there. I guess I did break through to the metal, but for the most part, yeah, it turned out really nice. So I think what I've decided I want to do on all these parts, even though these are smooth and nice and everything, I think I'm going to back up a couple of steps I'm going to go back and hit these up with 220, and I'm going to reprime everything. Put 2 or 3 good coats or whatever on there, then put the car completely back together, and then block the car out as one piece. So that way I can get my lines, my body lines here, this line, good with this line, back up with the fender lines and all that. So that's going to be my plan for now. It changes on a daily basis, I guess, but yeah. So all right, that's it for now. I'll see you guys later. All right, there's the inside of the door. I didn't have any breakthroughs on it. It looks real nice. So pretty happy with that. So that door is pretty much done. I'll have to back mask the front side. I'm gonna, like I said, put 2 or 3 more coats of the high build on it, and then let it set up. And that door will be done for now. Hey guys, I'm gonna give you one more quick look at this. So I sprayed guide coat on the bare metal, and just to block it down and see where I'm at, see where my highs are. I've got a little bit of high right here. As you can see, there's literally almost no light coming through. So I mean, it's just barely. In the area that I worked, you can see just a little light through there, and then almost no light through here. And now with the guide coat, I can tell that this is a little bit low or this is a little bit high. But and obviously, if you can see just a little under that, it's a little bit low. A little bit high here, but again, it's almost minor. So I'll just tap that down just a little bit. Rest of this looks really, really good. I said almost no light anywhere. So I think she's ready. Like I said, just tap a couple of little spots down and she's ready for a coat of filler. And so I'm happy with that. I haven't really worked the front sides of this. I still got some pretty good dings and dents that I need to go ahead and fix, but I think I'm good enough that I'm going to go ahead and send this off and have it blasted, because my whole deal on this was, can I save it? Because it was pretty beat up, and I think I'm going to be able to make it work. So I ground a bunch of this off. I already showed this a while ago, but you can see that they pretty much put filler, and I just hit it all the way down just to find out where the filler was. And you can see that they use filler all the way across it, which I have no problem with that, because that's what I'm obviously doing to that car. But this filler is too thick to me. That's just a skim coat. You can see I'm breaking through, to the epoxy, which is just a few mils over the bare metal. So this here was quite a bit thicker. So they actually used that to sculpt the tailgate. So, and that's fine. I mean, you do what you got to do. You do what you can do. That's the deal. I mean, you go with the best of your skill, and you make it work. And so I'm not mad at anybody. I am mad at him for using this damn red primer. That shit's on there just like that red primer was on that car. It's freaking crazy. But good thing is I'm gonna go ahead and have it all blasted off there, and then have the surface rust and stuff blasted off this. So hopefully they can get a media that doesn't warp the metal, but that'll take rust off. Because usually, my understanding, which is very small, a lot of the bee blasting will take the paint off and does a good job at that, but it won't take any of the rust out, or very little, I guess. So, sand will take that off, but sand tends to want to warp the metal. So it's one of those deals where you got to find somebody that knows what they're doing. And this metal is really thick. I don't know if it's any thicker than the stuff they're making now for these aftermarket tailgates. I'm almost positive this is 18 gauge metal. We can see real quick. I've got a little gauge over here. But I don't know that they did maybe make the steel a little better back then. I don't know. If you guys have any information on that, I would love it, because like I said, it just doesn't Oh, I'm on the wrong side. So we're thinking probably 18 gauge, 17 gauge. Yeah, so it's 18 gauge exactly. And I don't know if this camera probably won't focus on that. It's too small, but yeah, that's 18 gauge. Just take my word for it. So I don't think the metal is really any thicker than it used to be, but man, that shit is tough. I mean, slapping on it with the spoon and doing all that stuff, it's a whole lot different ball game than this new stuff that we've got. So anyway, and you guys remember that extreme dent repair I did on that little fender, that little Honda fender or whatever it was. Man, that thing was a serious piece of crap. So they're just not making them like they used to. Of course, they're making them safer than they used to make them, so that's, you know, with airbags and everything, so I guess that compensates. But all right guys, now I'm just rambling, so you guys have a good evening. See ya.